everybody to the Single and Stiletto Show. I'm Suzanne Oshima, and I'm a matchmaker and dating coach at Dream Bachelor and Bachelorette, and I'm also the founder of Single and Stilettos. Today we have on our show Trip, and he's a dating coach for men at tripadvice.com, and I'm so excited to have him here today because he's going to tell us the best tips on how to meet men. And ladies, he's got some great tips for you. But before we jump into it, Trip, I would love for you to tell our audience a little bit about you.
Absolutely. So I've been a dating coach for men for the past 5 years, kind of been behind the scenes, understanding the fears and anxieties that men have and what's going on with them so I can help mold them into better men for you. And that's what I've been doing, and just teaching guys more about attraction, female psychology, and things like that. So I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me again.
Awesome. So, ladies, if you're looking for great men, maybe you should get them after they've worked with Trip, because you'll get a great guy, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So tell us your first tip on how to meet men.
Okay. So the first one's very simple, right? Go out more. A lot of women are like, well, where can I meet men? I don't meet men enough. That it's so difficult. Go out more, right? Make excuses to actually get out of the house. Whether that's, going for another shopping trip, or that's getting together with your friends, or going out and having a drink, or going out and volunteering, or going to join some kind of meetup group. There's so many different options today to meet up with other people and get out of the house. Become more available. So go out more, leave the house, and start creating opportunities so you can meet more men.
I think that's a great tip. And ladies, I know that sounds so obvious, but I can't tell you how many times I hear women that they're not really doing anything to get out there and meet the right guy. They'll go out to a bar, and it's like, well, you need to do more than just go out to a bar. Okay, so what's your second tip on this?
Second tip is, now I want you to combine going out more with online dating. So I always say I don't think you should be just online dating, and I don't think you should just be going out. I think you should be doing a combination of both. So have a profile up on, whatever website you see fit, and go out more. There you're going to be putting yourself in front of now thousands of men out there in the real world, out there on the internet, but start online dating and going out more, and combine those two, and you're already putting yourself in front of way more opportunities.
Exactly. And I tell this to women all the time, and I'm sure you tell this to your male clients too, is doing one or two things is not enough. Because I always hear my clients say, oh, I'm doing online dating, I'm going out to bars, and they think that's enough, and that's not enough. You got to do everything every day. It's a full-time job, right?
Right. Exactly. You want to meet that man, you got to put a little work into it.
Exactly. Okay, so what's your third tip?
Third tip is something more specific. Now, when you're actually going out and you're, maybe you're at a bar, or maybe you're just out and about during the day and you see a guy that you're interested in, wherever it is, make eye contact with him. We read on those signals. If you make eye contact with us and you give us a little smile, give us a little wave, even just giving us eye contact, simple as that, that's going to signal us that you might be interested. So if you want to know how to meet men, that's going to be a great way. Now, of course, you can always go over there yourself and start chatting up and having a conversation with him. But if you're too shy to do that, just giving us a little eye contact is going to kind of give us that little nudge that you might be interested, and we'll come over and start talking to you.
Okay, so now I want to ask you, because I've heard this also from the male perspective, is that some men will say, even when she gives eye contact, they're still scared to go over and talk to her. So what else can she do?
If the man doesn't go over there and talk to her?
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are the kinds of guys that are coming to me for help, the guys who are scared to do that. So another thing is this, just going up to a guy and, complimenting him on something that he's wearing, or something really light. It doesn't have to be that. You don't have to compliment him on his hair or tell him he's beautiful, but just complimenting on something, maybe a watch or maybe a suit jacket, and do it very casually. It doesn't have to be very seductive. Just say like, hey, it's a really nice sport jacket. I noticed that. Not a lot of guys know how to dress. That looks really good. That's going to be us, again, picking up the signals. Okay, she seems like she's interested, and we'll start talking to you.
Exactly, and I that's actually a tip I've given my female clients too, is to compliment them. And I've done it where I've complimented a guy on his tie. Not everyone wears ties, but some guys can wear some really cool ties, or their shoes. The guys love it. And ladies, I know you think that you love your shoes. Men love their shoes when they buy a good pair, right?
Absolutely.
So, okay, so what's another tip on how women can meet men?
Okay, so here's my last tip. And this is also related to something, in terms of when you're going out there and actually doing this in person and offline, is if you want to up your chances of meeting a man, then when you're going out, look your best. Now, of course, you're going to do that when you go to have a drink with your girlfriends or go out to a bar. But I mean, when you're going out there just to, get some eggs and milk from the grocery store, put on your best outfit, look good, put on a little makeup, get dressed up, even for that one moment. Men are visual creatures. We're going to notice you, and that's going to up your chances of us coming up and talking to you. And how romantic is that, meeting someone at the grocery store or somewhere out during the day? But it's going to be a lot harder if you go out in your, sweatpants and you kind of your I just got out of bed look. Better to get dressed up, look your best, and, be able to create opportunities wherever you go.
And I have to add to that, because I also, again, I hear it from the male perspective too, and you can tell me what you feel about this, but I'll hear some men say when she's too dressed up, she almost looks unapproachable. And then some women will tell me, when I was in my sweats, I met this great guy. And so is there a balance, or what is it?
I'll tell you, it all depends what you're looking for. I can't give you what's right and what's wrong, because some guys are going to like you dressed up, some guys are going to like you dressed down. It's up to you. You create your own destiny. What kind of man are you trying to attract? If you want to get dressed up and look your best, go out there and do that. At that point, it's kind of almost in your benefit, because you're weeding out all the men who are too scared to approach you. Do you want to be with that man anyways? I don't think you should be. I'm trying to teach guys how to be more confident to approach women who are, attractive and intimidating to them. And again, it's all relative. Right. But what I'm saying is, whatever you're trying to attract, that's how you should be dressing up.
Right. And I think a good point is to combine that with one of your other tips about opening that door and giving him eye contact, smiling, or, complimenting him or saying something to him so that he knows it's okay to talk to you, right?
Right, exactly, and smiling. If you smile, we're not going to be so nervous to approach you, because we're going to think you're a little bit nicer, right?
Exactly.
So that's a big tip right there, smiling.
I know, it's so simple, but I can't tell you how many few women don't do it.
Yeah.
So, okay, these have been some great tips. So, Trip, tell our audience how they can find you.
Absolutely. You can find me at tripadvice.com, and that's Trip with 2 P's. And I'm also giving away a free report. That's tripadvice.com/free-report. It's called How to Lose a Guy in 10 Ways, and you can go and pick that up. It's for free on my website, and you can learn how to not lose a man. So go check it out.
Awesome. Well, thanks everybody for joining us on the Single and Stiletto Show. Our show is available both in video format and podcast format. If you would like to view the videos, you can go to singleandstilettos.com, and if you would like to get the podcast, you can download it from iTunes. If you would like to get our free report on the top 10 secrets on what attracts a man and what turns him off, you can click right here on the video, or you can go to singleandstilettos.com.